Hello guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. So this is the update on the stone laying. So that is what you can see them do when we've been able to complete the front face of the building and the inside also. So I bought 2 tracks of stones which I used for this project, and it wasn't enough because they are supposed to do all the pillars also. So we had to go and buy another one, and also they will do the base of the building itself. Yes, there are some parts of the building that the dampness is rising, so it needs to be treated. So they will destroy all the affected areas on the building itself, and later on they will do the stone laying. Yes, so that is it. We went to buy another track of stone because this one wasn't enough for the whole work, but it was able to do the front face, as you can see, and also it was able to do the inner part of it. Some of the stones weren't that good because you need to have that flat surface of it so that it can flash all along the building. So we ended up not using a lot of them. If we were supposed to use all of them, it would have been enough to complete both the wall and the pillars also, but a lot of them weren't that good according to what the stone layer told me. So such stones with a rough surface, when you are using it for the pillars, it wouldn't be nice. The pillars needs to get a smooth and flat surface so that it can pop out very well. The way the pillar has been made, it needs a very flat stone so that they can make sure everything flash very well on it. Yes, so that is what they did. So whether I like it or yes, I had to go and get a new one. So we went back to the pit to buy some, and the laying of the stones from the first video, if you haven't watched that video, you can check it. It's a gradual process. It takes time. Yes, it takes time. So they can come a whole day and they will do like 2 spaces, not even up to 2 spaces, because they need to take it and shape it, do whatever they will have to do. And the stones weren't helping also. Yes, because most of them were rough. So when I went to buy some this time, I took them along so that they themselves will choose whatever is best for their work. So in case any of you is going to the pit to buy some of the stones, I would advise you to go with a stone layer. Yes, when you go with a stone layer, it will be very best, because at the end of the day, he is the person that is coming to use the stone to work. So carry him along to the pit and let him do the selection himself. It's true, it's affordable, the price makes sense as compared to the outside market, but you also need someone who is into the work. Like the stone layer will be the best person you carry to the pit, because at the end of the day, he is the person going to work with the stone. In my case, I went to buy the two tracks I first bought. I went myself with no stone layer. When they came, they used it to work, as you can see, but they complained a lot about some of them. Yes, because when the stones are not good for them, the work moves very slow, because you need to do a lot of work on it. And since they are not using a machine, everything is manpower, so it takes a lot of time. So without a machine, they will have to take their time and do all the necessary thing on the stone to be able to do the final laying of it. Yes, so once it's done like this, they'll come and do the pillars, and later on the plastering comes on the other half I've left, and I will do a graviato paint on it. So gradually you guys will see how this whole thing will turn. Yes, so this is the inner part of the building also. So that is what he's doing. The old stones were able to go, he was able to use some of them to complete the inner part of the building also. So everything went on smoothly and we left the pillars, but maybe the inner part of the building, the pillars inside, I'm still thinking of it if I should use some of the stones around it or I should just make them come and do the coping design on it. I'm still contemplating on that. That is what I'm thinking about. So that is how far the stone took us, and we went to get a new one. And also, as I said earlier, some of the stones will be used at the base of the building itself. Yes, so watch out for that video also when they finally start, because there's a lot of work to be done on the building itself. There's leakage, some of the pipes inside, the plumbers that started the work didn't do the work very well for me, so I think there's a leakage in some of the pipes inside there, so you can see it all around the building. So it needs to be treated and fixed before they can start doing the work on it. And also, you see the stones, whenever you do a stone at the base of your building, it helps it in many ways. It beautifies and also it works against the dampness, because at the beginning of it, they'll make sure if you've done your plastering already, they'll scrape off all the plastering and they'll use the cement and the chemical for the dampness. They'll mix it with it. That is what they will use to lay the blocks. Dampness treatment, it comes with a chemical. It's either you do the painting on the base of it or you use the chemical to mix a cement and do the whole plastering or the treatment all over again. So let's say you are coming to lay your stones and you find dampness all around your building. You've already done your plastering like how I've done my own. Do scrape it off, get a chemical for them, let them mix it with the cement, do that treatment before they will lay the stones on it. That is what I'm going to do. I'll get a chemical for the dampness. They'll mix it with the cement that they will use to lay the stones, and they'll use it to lay around the building. So it's not going to be like you are using the stone to cover the dampness. The previous video about the paste, someone made a comment that the stones is only covering the dampness. It depends on you, so you have to do research. Once the stone, you are going to lay a stone under your building, make sure you do a dampness treatment. If you don't do the treatment for it, no matter whatever you use, it will climb up and eventually it will show inside the building itself. So you'll be in your room, and as the years go by, it will just destroy. You can see it clearly inside your room. So before you let them lay stone around, make sure you do the treatment before they will lay the stones. Yes, so I'll go and get a chemical for them so that they will use it to do the laying of the stone. So at the end of the day, there's a chemical treating the dampness, and also there's a stone over it. Initially at the foundation stage, that is where they do the dampness treatment. So they'll use a rubber to do that foundation stage. So if you don't do that one, it causes a lot of problem in future. Lucky for me, they did that one for me, but yes, so I have to do, because some people, when you see their building at this stage of mine, you can clearly see that the dampness is too much. So this is the area I was talking about. There's a leakage there, so you can see all the marks that has come on the building. So if you don't treat this one and you do the stone over it, eventually it will keep climbing up. You will not see it when you do the stone over it. You eventually paint and do whatever. Eventually it will climb up and it will destroy. So this place, I made them create a washroom inside there. So the mistake the plumber did was he didn't do a stopcock here. He didn't do any stopcock for this particular bathroom they created there. So eventually he did a direct connection, and I'm sure that is what is causing the leakage. So I would have to find another plumber to come and do that treatment for me and make sure everything is fixed before they do the stone laying. So they will do the stone laying all around this part of the building, and it will go all around the building itself. So they will make sure they will scrape all the cemented part of it. They will mix a dampness chemical with the cement, do that treatment before. And also this part of the building too, there's a leakage here. Yes, so that is where one of the washrooms is, and I think there's also a leakage there. So that one too must be fixed before we can go ahead with the stone laying. So as you can see, all the marks here, it might be from rainfall. Yes, but yes, so that is the main reason why I want them to lay the stones there, so that at the end of the day everything goes on very well. There wouldn't be no need for you to, after everything is done, you have to remove everything and work on things again. Yes, because it's all about money, and day in day out the prices keeps changing. So if you don't do it now and you wait to complete the building, it will definitely affect you. So that is all for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll give you a feedback and updates when we start with the building treatment also. Thank you. Bye bye.